All right, we might move the.
It's choppy. It's a little choppy.
Girl, I'm so sick of this internet issue. I know I ain't.
Right.
I know. Girl, I be done call Comcast so quick.
I already know.
Just like I'm finna do now. Cause they playing. Really playing.
Your kids on it?
No, ain't nobody. Zach on punishment. Kobe don't do Wi-Fi like that unless Xander playing the game, but that's the only person
Oh.
will be.
Mm. Hey y'all, happy Sunday. Hey
Hey,
Shell
hey,
Bell.
hey.
She says, hello, ladies. Happy
Hello.
Sunday. Hey, Miss V. She says, hello, everyone. Make sure y'all share the video. Hey, Trey Max. We got some new people here. Never seen you guys
Hey,
before.
hey.
Welcome.
Hey,
Welcome
hey.
to the Two Chicks with the Side Hustle Sunday live stream. Hey, Misa doing good. She
Hello.
says, hey, ladies and chat. Happy Sunday, everyone. Hey, Mary. Hey, Michelle. Michelle says hi. Mary says hi,
Hey,
y'all.
hey.
Happy Sunday.
Hey. I can't see nothing.
You can't see nothing?
Not in the chat.
Oh,
But that's all
my.
right.
Hey, Miss Reese. I hope I said it right. She says, hey. Meek says, happy
Oh, that's
Sunday.
what it is. Hey, hey,
Hey,
hey.
Vicky says, hi, everyone. Hey, Karima.
Hey.
Karima says, hello, my queens, and hello to all my family and friends. Like and share. Thank you, Karima. Hey, Lucette. Lucette says, happy Sunday, beautiful people. Happy Sunday. Hey, Devin. Devin says, hey, good evening. Thank you, Devin, for the flowers. Happy Sunday, everyone. Girl, it is cold outside. I'm looking at the weather.
Mm-hmm.
50 some degrees. Hey, Tia. She says, hello, ladies.
Hey, hey, hey. I think that did the trick. Knock on wood.
For me,
Yes.
I think so too. All green lights. So we're going to, hey, fingers crossed. We're going to pray that it's going to
Yeah.
stay on
I think
today.
that was it. If you think about it logically, that makes sense.
Yeah, maybe so.
It could be. I mean,
It's
that's
crazy
one.
though.
Yeah.
Train? How do we train in coil?
I don't think there is a training. If it is, it is probably just some documentation that you have to read over, stating how they want the shops done and how you go about, doing the shops, what's allowed, what's not allowed, and things like that. It is probably just documentation, because each shop is different when you're doing them. You have some that may follow the same rules, but each type of shop is different. So a restaurant shop will be different than a hotel shop or something like that. So
Mm.
once you get the shops, they'll tell you exactly what you need to do. So it's no type of training.
Devin says, "Oh, okay."
Yep.
Hey, Hannah. Hannah
Hey.
says, "Hey, happy Sunday, everyone. Are y'all ready for these 10 part-time non-phone jobs?"
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Hannah.
ma'am. Hey,
She
hey,
says,
hey.
liked and shared. Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you. Hey. Hey,
Hey,
Shantae.
Shantae.
She said, yes.
Yes.
I guess we can get started now. You ready, Karen?
I'm
I
ready.
forget. All right, guys, we are going to get started. For those of you who are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us. For those of you who are not new, welcome back and thank you for joining us again. I am Tangi.
And Tangi is the goat, and I am Carl.
And by her name, you know she is the GOAT. And together we are two chicks with a side hustle. On this YouTube channel, we post work at home jobs, side gigs, and side hustles. We do these lives to help you get started on your work from home journey. If you are new to working from home, if you are not new to working from home, we help you maximize your time and your money. So thank you for joining us. Carol and I have been doing work from home since about 2006, and we created our blog as well as our social media platforms to help people like you who want to learn how to work, make money from your computer, but don't have the resources or don't know where to get started. We give you our strategies and our tools that we use to help you get started and hope to create a change in your life by adding multiple streams of income. Carol and I both have multiple streams of income, and we preach multiple streams of income. And how do we get those multiple streams of income? We utilize our computer. So we teach you how that you don't have to go outside of the house. Most of the time, I'll use that loosely because we do promote some side gigs that go outside of the house, on how to make money from your computer. So thank you for joining us. During the first part of these lives, we answer questions. So if you have any questions about how to start working from home, any of the things we have posted across any of our social media or our blogs, please feel free to put them in the chat. If you are new, just type "I am new" in the chat. We will be answering questions for the first maybe 30 minutes or whenever Carol feels like stopping. And we will be answering those questions. If you are new, just type it in the chat. Otherwise, we will just be chit-chatting. Okay.
Meek says that she needs more eggs.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. Fill that basket
Mhm.
up, Meeks.
Yep.
Nora says she's ready. Shell Bell
Oh,
says like and share. Thank you, Shell Bell.
thank you.
Um, I'm gonna try to pronounce your first name. Is it Ajaya?
It's Aja. I got a friend.
Aja. Okay. She says
Uh-huh.
hello. Hi,
Hey.
Aja. Toda. Is it Teda? She says I'm new in Canada. From
Okay. Hey, Toda. I hope I pronounced it right. I think Carol stuck. Just like we would. How do I start working from home? We do post some Canadian positions. They'll be on our work from home, work at home csjobs.com, and I'll make sure we get more Canadian jobs over there for our Canadian subscribers. We do, you just basically fill out applications like you would a regular brick and mortar job. We have side gigs and side hustles that Canadians can do, mystery shopping and things like that. So make sure you just check out our blogs every day. We post new jobs every day, 7 days a week on all of our blogs. So make sure you check them out. But we do post Canadian jobs. So thank you for joining us and welcome. And I will post our beginner friendly video. That video has 20 companies that will hire you with little to no work from home experience. Carol, do any of them hire in Canada? I think Live Up. Does Live Ops?
I don't know because
Um,
I can't remember who's out on the list, so I don't know.
okay. Um, Hoda, I'm going to put the beginner friendly here. I think there are some companies on here that hire in Canada, but we will get you together. We'll get together a beginner friendly list for Canadian individuals. We're getting more Canadians now, so we'll get that together.
So I'll make a note here.
Okay, you are okay,
Uh-huh. Um,
and I'll post the beginner friendly.
Misha,
Okay.
just Misha says hi everyone. She says appreciate y'all. I really need a job with two kids at home.
Been there, done that.
All
Yeah.
right.
Mm-hmm. It is just Misha. It is possible. I had two Irish twins back to back, and I work from home. Still working from home. That's all they know. But I do have a brick and mortar job. But they know mommy works from home a lot. So
Meek
And if you
says, I'm
train
back
them,
to.
if you
Oh,
train them,
okay.
you can work from home. And I'm not talking about a dog, like a dog, but if you get them, that you can work.
Meek says that she's back to only fancy hands and respondology.
No.
Okay, Meeks. Hey, Siobhan. She says,
Hey,
hey,
Sarah.
ladies, happy Sunday. Liked and shared. Can't wait for these gems and to add some eggs to my basket. All right.
Oh, all right.
Hi, Farah.
Hey,
Farah
Sarah.
says, hi, everyone.
Hey.
Aja says, I quit TurboTax with Working Solutions. I didn't feel like it met the expectations that I had set for it. I'm working with another company, and she is happy with her decision.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations
And
on the
yeah,
other
yeah.
company.
I guess let me explain a little bit about TurboTax. I think a lot of people go into it with great expectations, and I'll say this: it's really not that. TurboTax is one of those things that you work it until it's over, and if you don't get it the first time you work it, you just add on to it. So year after year, if you work it, you get better. It's not something that you can go in the first year, you're going to be great at it, because that's not how it works. They don't expect you to be great. They do this year after year in hopes that the people that they had the year before will work again. And then they have some experienced members on their team. So TurboTax hires through a lot of these 1099 agencies, but they also have their own people who answer calls too. So you guys are just the overflow. So it's okay that you guys don't know a lot, or they put, because they're just looking for people to take the calls and maybe give short answers or any answers they can find. They know y'all are not going to get it right. They know the expectation is not even that. It
Right.
is that if you come back year after year, you'll eventually get good at it. And, but it is not something, and a lot of people go and get overwhelmed and things like that. But like I tell them, and this is true, I worked TurboTax before. The first year is free money, and I'm just going to be honest, because you don't know, and you're just going to be putting people on hold, telling them to wait while you search the data dictionary to figure out search the dictionary to figure out what to tell them, and you're gonna be stressed, and for me, I didn't take it like that, because I knew what it was coming in. So if you know what it is coming in, I think you'll have a better understanding and reasoning for why they do what they do. And that's with like the 1099 companies. People don't understand what the 1099 companies are, how their business model is. And so people get upset when they lose the 1099 position, or they say, oh, they didn't have any more spaces. Well, their business model is not to hire employees to keep them long term. That's not their business model. Their business model is to serve that client that they are operating for. So if they overhired, and you are in that group that got overhired, they're not going to try to find you anywhere else. They may, but that's not their business model. So I want people to understand that with 1099, you have to look at the business model to understand, and to not get angry when they lay you off or don't call you back, because it is truly just their business model. It doesn't have anything to do with you or your skills or your work habits or anything. It is truly their business model. And I think when people look at it like that, you can respect it and respect the hustle a little bit more, because 1099 is not for the weak at heart. It is really not. And my 1099 people know it is not for the weak at heart.
Nope, it is not.
All right,
Hey,
I'm done off my soapbox.
and it says, hey, ladies. Hey, everyone.
Yeah.
Hey, Royal. Happy Sunday. Alma says, hello, everyone. Mary says, I'm definitely need a non-phone
Yeah.
too. I have a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old at home, and the phone ones that I've looked at need a quiet environment, and it's almost impossible right now.
Yeah. Been
True
there,
that.
done that, Mary. Um, I would say, if you do get a phone job, because and Carol is my witness, I had a phone job from the time mine were born, well, before they were born, to all the way, but it was a lot of, I had to make sure that I worked at certain times. So it's a lot of, you have to figure it out and what works for you. But there was no non-phone. Well, it was, but
Back then,
um
it was, but not
hardly.
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
barely.
yeah.
Candace says, "Don't you have to be on camera with them?" I think she was speaking of the working solutions
Not all the time. They changed it to where I think it depends on the call.
customer.
If the
Yeah, if the
customer would like you to be on camera, then you could be on camera. If not, no, no, ma'am.
mm-mm. Hey Cheryl, she says, "Hi ladies, I enjoy watching your videos. You are the best. Thank
Thank you. We
you."
appreciate it.
Hello, Whitney. Whitney
Hey,
says, "Hello,
Whitney.
everyone." Hi, Whitney.
Hey, hey, hey.
Any more questions?
And guys, make sure you are checking our YouTube and our blogs every day. We do post videos every day.
I've been on
Um,
fire this week. Weekend.
yeah. No, she didn't go through a lot this week. Don't act like, but she will. Thank you for those. And don't forget, guys, we are giving away 10 laptop computers when we reach 100,000 subscribers. Thank you for those of you who shared thus far. If you are new, we've given away
12.
12 laptops already. It's just our way of giving back and saying thank you for subscribing and watching our videos and supporting us because we really do appreciate it. Without you guys watching us or supporting us, there will be no Two Chicks with a Side Hustle. We really enjoy coming on, helping people learn about work from home. We learn things as well. We don't know everything and we don't claim to know everything, but it's a give and take. We love the transfer of information. So, just as much as you guys help us, I mean, we help you, you help us because, some days we don't know, some things we
Right.
don't know, but sometimes people come on and just spark a light. And, that's what we hope to do for people, just to spark the light to help you understand that you don't have to go outside the home to make money. You don't have to work a 9 to 5 to make money. There are so many ways that this internet, Obama's internet has afforded us to make money. It's just not, hey, I'm going to a job or, I'm going to do side hustles and things like that. You can actually do these things from your home. And Carol and I have been doing it over 15, how many years is it now? I don't know. 13 years.
2006. A long time.
13,
Over 10.
13 years we've been since 2006. Is that 13 to 23? Almost.
I
Is
think
it?
that's 20. 'Cause 2006 to 2016, that'll be 10, right?
Okay. Yeah. It's
Hmm.
something like that. I don't, it's a long time.
A long
We've
time.
been doing this. And we have been steadfast in it, always learning, looking at new things, seeing how we can get better. And we just want people to understand that you can make this full thing a full-time income. It's not nothing that cannot be done because it can. And I'm proof that it can be done. I worked full-time from home for years, and Carol still works full-time from home. But Carol's a 1099, so she knows the struggle. She's not a W-2 employee, so all
I
right,
haven't
Carol.
been a W-2 employee since probably 2011, I think. I think
Yes.
all my jobs after that have been 1099
Mm-hmm.
only.
Yep.
Hey, Autism
Hey,
Mommy. She
autism.
says, "Hey, ladies." Christine says, "Wow, how sweet of a giveaway." She says, "When and how are the winners chosen?" That's a good question.
Well, they are going to win is when we reach 100,000 subscribers on this YouTube channel. How Carol collects all of the names that come back under our videos and type I shared, and we randomly pull 12 people from those names. So you can come back and share as many times. The number of times you put in is, I mean, the number of times you type I shared is the number of times she's going to write your name down. So, yeah.
Royal says, "A non-phone would be so helpful. I'm really struggling to find something. My daughter just turned 1 and she likes to sing and scream." And my son,
Totally
she said her
understand.
son is in online school. She says, "I appreciate you ladies."
Oh, okay. Hey, hey.
Royal, did you? I'm pretty sure you probably didn't, but we have 30 no interview jobs and side hustles posted on our Two Chicks blog. You
Yeah.
want to check
If
those out?
And for you work from home moms, I mean, work at home, I mean, moms who have small kids, I guess I'll just tell you a little bit about my story. I had been working from home 2006, had my son in '09, had my other son in 10. Um, Worked from home the entire time, but it was work because I had to, number one, get them on a schedule where I can take calls. So I would work when they slept. I would work overnight. I had a little non-phone side hustle that I did. I code, so I would do that. So I find extra things to do. I mystery shop. It's an app called Field Nation. I would go out and we have a lot of Circle K gas stations where I live, and I could start at one end of the street and go to the other end. And we would make a game. When they got older, we would make a game out of it, going to do end caps with the cell phone chargers. And I think it would pay what, $16 a pop, and I would, do maybe 10 of them a day, go on this side of town this day if we had something else to do on the other side of town. So I utilized what I had. I made my own job. I did have what was it? What I did? Direct response. Carol and I did direct response together. And that was at night, and she helped me stay up just so I can have, it was still 1099, but just so I can have a stream of income where it was kind of steady. But like the mystery shop I did, I kind of just made my own job. I did a lot of MTurk. I don't know if you're new. MTurk, I keyed receipts. I made $60 up to $60 a day doing that. So I found things to do. I didn't have, it wasn't a lot of options for non-phone things. It was those task-based things that I had to figure out how to get good at to make money. So I did a lot of mystery shopping. Now there are telephone mystery shopping, which Yardi Matrix, you can have background noise. Call center QA, you can have background noise. Those type of things. This telephone mystery shop, IntelliCheck, you can have background noise. So look at those things that will allow you to still work and make some sort of income. It won't be a lot, and it will be something that you will have to work up to, but it will be something. A lot of the survey sites, and people are like, oh, survey sites, it's not anything. But you have to think about it. If you're making $1, $2 a day on 3 survey sites, that's $6 a day. That's what, $42 a week. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's your light bill every month, maybe for some people, or that's gas in your car for some people. So the little money adds up. Carol used to, we made up this little thing. We always say we're going to piece it together. So at one point, I think Carol had they had got rid of her job, and she was working like so many little different side hustles to pay a mortgage and all these things like that. And she was like, I'm just going to piece it together over here. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to piece it together. And that's what I say. Just piece it together. Little money adds up to big money. And at one point, I was making more with the little side hustles than I was at a regular job. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Um,
I don't know what.
Candace says, I've been working 1099 for 6 years now, and I can't see myself going back.
Yes.
That flexibility and able to work when I want is life, plus controlling my
Yes.
own money. Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
The truth.
Hannah says, I need the non-phone. I'm currently working with my 6-month-old and constantly have to mute, being that is just me. I'm open to any tips as well with a little one.
Hannah, I get it. My husband worked nights and he worked and slept in the day. So I totally get it. If your baby is 6 months old, this is what I suggest. I would suggest you get him on a sleep pattern, and that's what I had to do because Carol used to be like, girl, you make your kids go to sleep at 7 o'clock. Yes, every night, 7 o'clock, like clockwork. They was in the bed at 7 o'clock every night, every night, every night, every night. And then they took a nap 1 o'clock every day, every day, every day, every day, and after a while, they got used to it. And while they were sleeping, I would do my calls.
Exactly.
While they were at night, as from 7 on, I was working. So it's a little bit, you're going to have to get on the schedule, but it works. It works. And I didn't know, an old lady told me. She's like, baby, you got to get young babies on the schedule. You get, and at one point, I think when my baby was born, I was working at night doing those data scrubs, and my husband made me quit because he was like, the baby was up at night and da 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 da. But I eventually got it together. So all I could say, Hannah, is get the baby on the schedule. And once you get the baby on the schedule, you can get those phone jobs. And I think I used to work with time about 7 or 8
7.
o'clock, 8 o'clock, all the way
Yep.
to maybe
One,
1 or 2 in the
1 or 2.
morning.
Yeah, 1 or
Yeah.
2 some nights.
And Carol,
Mhm.
there are clients on Alarica, Next Rep, and Live Op. It's called Direct Response. Now, it doesn't pay a lot of money, but it is really flexible and you can work when you want. So that is the key to uh, being a stay-at-home mom trying to work jobs. You need to grab the ones that don't have a minimum, or if they do have a minimum and it's very low, work when you want. Get some side hustles, because when you're working 1099, the clients are not always available. So get side hustles for the meantime, in between time. Sign up for things like Yardi Matrix, where you don't have to have any, where your background noise is okay. Sign up for those things. A call center QA, a Yardi Matrix, an IntelliCheck. I'll put the link for that list in the chat. But sign up for those things. Get signed up and just start doing them. No, you're not going to make a bunch of money, but if you're worried about the background noise, this is okay. I think call center QA pays $5 a call.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
$5 a call, you make 4 calls a day. That's $20, $20 a day. And then you have another one. Maybe you're working Yardi Matrix for the spring. I think they have 4 now, right?
4. Yeah.
Four rent surveys. You do the rent surveys and you're working them, and maybe you're making $40 a day on them. And then, so you just add it up and it works, y'all. I'm telling you, we have done this for years, and it works.
Hey, Felicia.
Hey,
She says, hello, two chicks and two chicks fam. Blessings. Thank you.
hey.
Blessings to you as well. Whitney says the struggle is real. She says the dog just had some puppies, so that
Oh
means
Lord.
4 kids, 2 dogs, and 11
Oh,
puppies. Oh
that shit.
no.
We had that, and I was about to ready that about to hit the roof.
You have to pull your hair out.
Ooh, child. It was cute, but I was ready for them to go. Every last one of them.
Hey, Sunshine 51. She says, good evening, ladies. Sorry I'm
Hey,
late. Hello, everyone. Meek says, yes, my daughter turned 1 on Monday, and all of a sudden she loves screaming,
that's what
then
they do.
clapping and laughing. She says, I definitely need non-phone.
I told you. I
Nora
understand.
says, when do you sleep?
I would sleep from like 2, maybe my kids would get up maybe 6, 6ish, 6. I lived on no sleep those days, so it was okay though.
Hey, Miss Yvette. She says, hey, ladies, I
Hey,
did not get a notification for the live. Sometimes they don't send a Miss Yvette. And I think
oh,
because
okay.
we went at a different time today, so who knows what they
Mm-hmm.
doing. Um,
Shantae giving some
did Chris
gems. Thank you, Shantae.
say something about that app? For the background noise, right? I think that one is for the
Mm-hmm.
background.
Shantae said I use the Chris app too. She said it helps with background noise. She has 11. I thought, thank you, Shantae. I wish they had that when I was working.
All
Y'all let me
right.
know. I'm gonna look that up because I'm nosy.
Felicia says, thank you, Tan. Great advice. She says,
Mm.
yes, ma'am. A little turns into a lot.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes, it does. Heidi says, hi, girls. Thank you for all that your hard job. She says, God bless you both. Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Heidi.
Heidi.
We appreciate that. Nora says, aren't these noise canceling headphones? I had a friend who was a truck driver and I couldn't hear any background noise.
Okay, Nora. Your friend probably has a parrot. My husband has one. It's a parrot. You can't hear that background noise, but it's a different type of technology than the
Hmm.
noise canceling headphones that are USB. Now you can get a good pair. I think Carol had what yours is $169. Them Plantronics. Probably
Oh,
more than
I
that.
done had so many over the years.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
So
Planet
Kara had
Money
a
ones I had were a little bit
yeah,
expensive.
she had a really expensive pair. You could still hear background noise.
You
And
could.
background noise, it doesn't totally cancel it out. It kind of muffles it. So it's don't be fooled to say, oh, it's gonna cut out all the background noise, because it's not. Because if your child come up in the room and say, "Hey, mom," it's not gonna cancel that.
Right.
So one of our subscribers suggested a fan at one point. I've never, I've been fired for background noise. I'm not even gonna lie, because I have. It just comes with the territory, and you just, you have children. What else do you do? It's not, you don't have a perfect system. So,
Right.
yeah. And one interview, my dog started barking. What do you do? You know, apologize and keep on going. It's life.
Nothing right you can do.
And but there are things you can do to minimize the noise. Somebody said a fan. I'm gonna try this app. Thank you, Shantae.
Candace says, Amen. That little money adds
Yeah.
up.
Amen. Amen.
Meeks Adorable says, I wish my light bill was
Oh,
$40. She
damn.
said it's been 250 plus every month.
I ain't gonna
I
even tell
think
you how.
everybody has.
Yeah.
Meeks.
Now I was saying 40, 40, 40 times four, maybe 160. But I know you like them ain't $40 because mine ain't.
Okay. That was
Yeah,
back
mine ever
way
be
back in the
$40.
day when you had that one bedroom apartment and no
Right.
kids, no pets, none of
Hold on.
that.
Yeah, that was like last month, girl. How about I pay my light bill twice?
What?
Yes, paid it twice. So I got the bill the next month. It was $24. I was like, girl, oh my God. I was like, $24. And I went and looked.
You said,
Because you
oh,
paid the people twice, you
twice.
dummy.
So crazy. Hey, Tiara. She says, hey,
Yeah.
chicks and everyone in the chat. Happy Sunday. So Felicia says, what about taxes working a 1099 gig? Is it expensive?
No, ma'am, because you have to think about it, and I'll just give you the short rundown. When you are an employee, the employer gets to write off your tax credit. So if you're using their computer, if you're in a brick and mortar, you're going and you're using their lights, their building, their stuff, then they get the write-offs for that. If you're working at home and you're using your office, your house, your lights, your phone, then that's tax write-offs for you.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, your internet, those are all, you know, things you can write off on your taxes. So maybe it is, but there are ways to combat that. So I don't know if a lot of you watch Lynn Richardson. She's on YouTube, Dr. Lynn Richardson. She really gives a great breakdown on home-based businesses and the 400 and some odd tax credits that you are available for if you are a 1099 home-based business. So go check her out, Dr. Lynn Richardson. She is really good at explaining and breaking down how you can get those tax credits for your home-based business or even being a 1099 employee, because that's basically the same thing.
Melissa says, are the jobs you ladies went over? We hadn't talked about them yet. If you're talking about the 10 non-phone part-time, we hadn't went over them yet. Um, hey, Akasha. I hope I said it right. She says, greetings to the
Hey.
two goats and hello to the side hustle work from home fam. I liked and shared. Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you, Akasha. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Tiara says, I'm working with Walmart and they say they don't hear my background at all.
Oh,
And I have a 2-year-old that makes a lot of noise.
girl, what kind of headphones you got? Let me know.
Um, Shea Bell says, what is direct response? The the infomercial Shea Bell that come on the TV, usually they come on late at night. The calls that Tan and I used to take, it would be for the commercials that would come on late at night. So those late at night commercials that you see that come on TV and they just constantly run them over and over
Yeah, like
again,
Time Life.
that's direct response.
Who else? Time Life. A lot of those.
Time Life was they used to get on
Yeah,
my
a
nerves.
lot of those. Emerald
Those
Lagasse. Like if they're
gospel
yeah
CDs,
doing
R&B CDs.
yeah doing those kitchen
The
trinkets
kitchen,
on
yeah,
TVs. What
the
else?
oven,
Yeah.
the
So
knife
it's just
sets.
that if those any infomercial you see on TV, that's what it
That's
is.
direct response.
And
Yes,
it's basically just reading from a script. If you can read, you can do direct response.
ma'am. Yep, that's all
Because
you doing.
basically, call comes in, the it pops up on the screen, and you just read.
Read. Just read. That's all you got to do.
It's very
We
easy.
made some good money. I ain't gonna lie, we made some good money off of
Yeah.
direct response.
Hmm.
Plenty of nights.
Yeah.
Depending on the company that you work for, the company 10 that I worked for at that time, they were giving like bonuses, bonus money. So
Yes.
our checks would be running like almost $1,200, $1,300 every 2 weeks.
Part time.
Part time, yeah, part time because we worked at night. So the night shift, they were adding on an extra
Yeah.
four, $5, $6 just to get people to work.
And that
So
was 1099.
at
So
that
that's
time,
why. So that's why I tell stay at home on at night. Get that direct response because that at night they give bonuses and that money adds up. And then I would do the mystery shopping or whatever in the daytime. I had a couple of things that I would do, off of Upwork or something, but using my skills. But a lot of times it would just be, hustle and grind, make them any way I could. Yeah.
true that. Hey,
Hmm.
Carolyn. She says, hello, beautiful people. Houston is in the
Girl,
building.
bring me one of them turkey legs.
Felicia says, y'all, please keep me in your prayers. I'm coming up on the rough side of the mountain.
Girl, it's gonna be okay because the downside is gonna be lovely.
Right. We're going to keep you in our prayers, though,
It's the
Felicia.
season.
Hey, Robin. Robin says, hello, ladies. Liked and shared. Thank you. Royal says, I've shared. Thank you, Royal. Tierra says, I love the Crisp app. She says, but you can't download it on the equipment that the job sends out.
Oh,
Bummer. Well, that's a bummer. Shea Bell says, yes, our next rep trainer told us about the app that blocks the background noise. Oh,
oh, okay, all right, all right,
Felicia says, like and share. Thank you.
all
Um,
right.
hey, Stephanie. Candace says, Tan, you got me laughing. You, Felicia. She says, liked and shared. Meek says, I'm looking at an article with the lady working from home while at the nail salon. I need her headphones.
Oh, child, tell her what they do that at. How she taking the calls? What is she doing? Let me know. I need that job.
Right. Hospital.
Oh yeah.
Calling me
Okay,
talking about
yeah.
she working from the hospital
Yeah, I did. I did. I did. I did.
and
And
had
I'm gonna
the
tell
cars
y'all the
routed to the
story.
hospital.
So I'm gonna tell the story because
Um,
Carol brought it up. So when I was pregnant with my son that was born in '09, I think, when I was about what was it, Carol? About 5 months, I got put on bed rest, and I couldn't sit up there and not do nothing. So what I did was I took a job with Working Solutions, and that it was when everybody was going to digital cable. They were getting rid of the analog signal, so they were looking for people to take the calls. So I took them. I just routed the calls to the hospital phone. So the nurses would come in. I would just tell them to please be quiet because I am working. And I did work doing Work Solutions from the hospital phone. I did. I did. And Methodist, I'm sorry, but I didn't have nothing else to do. So I was bored sitting up there, and that's what I did. And Carol laughed at me because she called one day. She was like, girl, why? She called my cell phone. She was like, girl, why is that phone keep ringing? I said, because I'm working and you disturbing me. She's like, you got the calls routed to the hospital phone. I said, and you know it. And you know it. And I did. And it rang. Them nurses was like, girl. I was like, I had my little laptop and I was working my little Dell laptop at the time. I think I had a Dell. My auntie had gave it to me. I was just up there. Your box will be in there in 5 to 7 business days. Girl fell out her seat. She was like, Mama, do you know Tia's up there working?
the hospital working, got them phone tied up.
I was a teacher at the time. I think I was doing tech teacher. Remember, I had the students coming up there in the
Mhm.
hospital. I was bored, y'all. I'm not the type that sit around and do nothing. I can't do that. That's not me. So it
Jennifer
is what
says,
it is.
hey
Sorry,
ladies.
Methodist, if you on here.
She said, okay, Tan, I see you braided up. Cute.
Yes, I had to. Thank you.
Hannah says, thank y'all so much. I'm all ears to advice and I really do appreciate everything y'all do. Well, you're welcome, Hannah.
Oh,
Thank
thank you.
you. Tiara says she has the Logitech
Oh, I got.
H390. Get them the
They
ones you
ain't
got.
blocking out nothing, Tierra, though. I got the same one. They ain't blocking out there. You must have got the super strength because mine ain't blocking out nothing. I be recording videos. I can hear the TV in the background. I be like, oh man, you got. So.
Hey, Virginia.
Hey,
She says hello.
Virginia.
Hey, Thomasina. She says good evening, ladies.
Virginia,
Um,
if you in our group, I posted a night shift position, third shift position earlier. If you're in our group too, what is it? Kiss That Cubicle Goodbye on Facebook. Is that what it is? Yes.
Thank you, Autism Mummy. She says liked and share. Aja, she says
Oh,
she's with Walmart as well. Congratulations.
congratulations.
Tierra says, oh, okay. Hey, co-worker. Hey, Stephanie.
Hey.
Thomasina says hustle and grind.
Yes. All day long.
Alma says just share. Thank you,
Oh,
Alma. We
thank you.
appreciate that. Jay Hooks. Hey, Jay Hooks. She says,
Hey.
hey, ladies, blessed Sunday. Thank you. Autism Mommy, she says, my depression is kicking my butt today, but still got to chase these coins. Just
Yes,
keep going.
understand. Just pray and keep on going. I think a lot of times, I think as a people, we try to make everything perfect. I heard something the other day is that you should learn to operate in chaos because if you operate in chaos, nothing ever seems big. And you
Hmm.
can learn to push stuff out, just push it out the way. So, I mean, I'm not one to give advice, but I think that if I like a lot of people want everything perfect. I know people are like that. I used to be like that. Carol, no.
You still like that. Yes.
I ain't gonna even say nothing. I'm getting better.
You are.
Thank you. So at least I'm getting better. At least I can admit it now that
Yeah.
because at first I'd be like, girl, no, but I can admit it now. But yeah, nothing's ever gonna be perfect, guys. And what's perfect? That's what I tell everybody. What is perfect? Perfect to you may not be perfect to me. We have our own, and
Nation. Yeah.
definition of perfect, and our definition probably isn't right. So don't give yourself grace.
Hey, Robin. Robin says, hello, everyone. I liked and
Hey,
shared. Thank
thank
you.
you.
Hey, it's Manny Shay. Long time no
Hey,
see. She says, hey, ladies. Happy Sunday. Thank you. Hey, Nikki. So,
hey,
Nikki has an announcement. Nikki says she got hired with Measurement Inc. and
okay.
data recognition for test scoring. Woohoo!
Oh,
I'm
now
proud
that's
of
good side hustle,
Nikki.
buddy.
Go ahead, girl. Two non-phone? Go ahead.
Yes.
Hey, T-Lux. T-Lux says hello to chicks. Hi.
Hey,
Hey, Tracy. Tracy says hello,
hey,
ladies. Hello.
hey.
Kathy. Kathy says hello. You ladies are real. Thank you,
Oh,
Kathy.
thank you, thank you. We appreciate it. We
Hey,
try to be.
Blue says you ladies are the best. Thank you,
Thank
Blue. We
you. We
appreciate
try.
that.
We'll accept that. Thank you.
Shea Bell says, no, my Logitech is not that good either, but it does work well with 5.9, the USB, of
Mm-hmm.
course. Okay.
Yeah. Not been there with 5.9. They done came a long way with 5.9 now. Remember, it
Mm,
used to be so clunky. Oh, used
I
to shut
remember.
down in the drop of a dime.
Middle,
You
yeah, in the middle of a call.
got.
um, hey, Shine. Shine says, hey, y'all. I ain't been up here in a minute. She says, where's Short Lady see my girl with the Timberland boots?
Oh, L dot. I
Ain't
talked to L dot yesterday. Was I supposed to? Well, she said she was going to be online, but we all get busy.
Yeah.
Short lady said she was here Wednesday.
Mm-hmm. I
Mm-hmm.
hadn't seen her today.
Yeah.
Hey, Trey Max. Trey Max says, "Hi, ladies. I shared with my sister." Okay,
Thank
well,
you. We
thank
appreciate it.
you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nikki says, "That's a good quote, Tan." She says, "Chaos teaches you how to focus and function."
Amen.
Yep. I told Tan earlier, I said, you have to channel that bad energy someplace else
Mm-hmm.
and
And
make it
just
good.
know that it is not the end of the world. Oh well.
All
Oh well.
right.
Oh well. I think I think my aunt told me, she said, and this is true, up to 40 I was a real people pleaser. I really was. I really was. Carol, no. I was worried all the time. And after 40 it was just like, why? 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 You know. Why? I mean, I'm still to a certain extent, but I am much better. Carol knows that. Because Carol be like, why do you care, TJ? I'm like, I don't know, but I care. But now they're like, girl, whatever it is, I don't care. So, yeah.
Thank you, T Lux. She says, "I liked and
Hey,
shared."
see,
Thank
let's
you.
see.
Farah says, "The first step is acknowledgement."
True, true, true.
Laugh out loud.
And Carol fussing at you all the time because you get stuck doing one thing and you can't move forward. And she used to fuss at me all the time. It don't have to be perfect, Tim. Just do it. It's like,
I
huh?
mean, my thing is, you just don't know how people will receive it.
Yes, but
You be thinking
okay.
like, "Oh, somebody's not gonna like it. They not. They not. They not." And then thinking is like, somebody gonna like
Yeah.
it. Somebody is going
So
to
yeah,
like it. Everybody
but
might not, but somebody will.
that wasn't the way my brain is wired.
I
So
know.
she really did help me get out of that because I was like, yeah, we have had some battles with that.
Some.
We still have battles, but it's okay.
Virginia says, "I'm in the group. I will look. Thanks. I liked and shared." She
Oh, thank
says,
you.
"I share your website with my passengers while I drive for Lyft and Uber."
Yeah,
Oh,
thank
thank
you.
you. Thank you, Virginia. We appreciate that. Hannah says, "Congrats to you, Nikki." Nikki says, "Thanks, everyone." Hey, is it Kamika?
Yeah,
Oh,
I like
Kimika?
that.
She
Hey,
says, "Hello, lady." Shared your video. Cute
thank
name. Yeah.
you.
Thank you. Shea Bell says, "What happened to the side hustle queen? I miss her." Hadn't seen her, Shea
Yeah,
Bell.
we have not wish her well, but we have not heard from her.
Hadn't seen her.
Yeah.
Thomasina, she says 5'9" used to log you out and you still
Girl, yes, yes.
She says, "I was a people pleaser too, Tan." She says, "But now kick rocks."
Girl, yes, yeah, I remember. I used to work for this thing called the Grant Guide. And remember, Carol, I was like, girl, it still got me talking to these folks and it's
Ain't
all.
nobody was on there, was it? Was somebody on the screen? I forget.
No, remember, it was they were still talking to me, but the thing
But
had
the thing
logged
had
out.
kicked you out.
And I
Okay.
was like, girl, I can't.
Mm,
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
I remember. Oh,
There goes Short Lady C. Hey, Short Lady
you must have heard her. Your ears must have been burning.
C. She says, "Hey, Tana Kerr." She says, "Hey, everyone. Happy
Hey.
Sunday." Shine was asking about you, Short Lady C.
Hmm. Yes, we did, Nikki. Thank you. We have
Thank
not
you,
had a
Nikki.
chance to respond. Sorry.
Hey, Chris. Chris says, "Don't let perfect be the enemy of good."
Yes, I was. I do. I
Yeah.
try.
Hey, Jacqueline.
Hey,
She says, "Hello, Tan and Kerr." She says, "I hope y'all are well." She says, "I love y'all's hair." Thank you,
thank you. We
Jacqueline. We
appreciate
hope
it.
you are well as well. T Lux says, "Hello, short lady C." Any more questions?
Any more
Short lady
questions?
C says, "Hey, T Lux." Nikki says you made it, short lady. See?
Okay, I'm just put it in the box.
Okay.
I mean, in the chat.
Shine says, "Hey, short lady. See, I was formerly known as one in
Oh,
five
okay.
millions.
I
Oh,
remember. Yeah, I remember you.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Wait, Carrie, you want to go ahead and do the jobs? Or you want...
I'm ready." Stephanie was asking who's hiring.
Well, we're
No
going to get
problem.
into that. So tonight we have four, 10
You got info
non-phone
there.
positions, 10 non-phone work from home part-time positions. I'm stuck. That we have posted. They are on our non-phone work at home blog, and they are. I'm going to put the link in the chat, mm, and you guys can take a look at them. I'm going to read a few of them. And then you're able to go check out the other ones. The first one we have is number 10 on the list, and it is for Measurement Inc. And Nikki just says she got hired for that, and they are looking for 2023 general population reader evaluators. So if you don't know what a reader evaluators is, so in the springtime, I don't know if any other time, if they're doing high school, maybe the fall, a lot of states take what they call achievement test or test, whatever it's called in your state. And so they have maybe a component where it's the children have to write out essays, and you are reading those essays and scoring them based on a component, a rubric that you are given. So that's what Measurement Inc. does. Nikki, if I am wrong, correct me, but that's what I think it is. So they will provide you training. This is part-time. They pay $15 an hour. You will get a training and scoring knowledge book in which you will read, and I think you then must take a test. But this is a great part-time position. It is seasonal, so every year they hire. Nikki mentioned she got hired with another company for scoring. There are several companies that hire for scoring, and they hire seasonally. So if you get on with these companies, they will hire you back season after season. So those are good things to keep for part-time positions. Our next one is for, and I'm not gonna butcher preoptics. Preoptics, I think that's what it is, and they're looking for a data analyst, map applications analyst. And what you will be doing, you will be reviewing mapping data for digital mapping applications. You will validate, ensure that the navigation of certain routes are accurate and safe. So basically, you'll go through and make sure that the directions that are given, like on Google Maps, Apple Maps, and things, that the directions that is coming up to people when they put on in the two addresses that they are leaving from and trying to get to is correct, and it is coming in the right order. You must live in the United States for 5 consecutive years, willing to work a minimum of 10 hours to 20 hours a week. This is flexible. They don't give the rate of pay, but this is a good part-time position for someone who is looking for non-phone. The next one is a technical quality analyst for Cognosante. They're looking for people part-time, typically to work 4-hour shifts Monday through Friday between the hours of 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Usually there are 2 shifts available, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1 p.m. to 5 p.m., all based in Eastern time zones. What you'll be doing is auditing help desk calls. So the calls that are placed to the help desk, you'll be auditing the representative who answers those, and they'll give you guidelines of what the rep is supposed to say, and you'll get trained on how you are to analyze those calls. So that's a good part-time one if you're looking for daytime part-time. If you are a teacher or have been a teacher or are a teacher's assistant, Connection Academies is looking for a virtual teacher assistant. You'll be doing data entry, clerical work, sending out reminder messages, taking attendance, and other duties. You need a they will provide you with a laptop and a headset. You need high school diploma. You must be technology proficient, work up to 20 hours a week, and have 1 year of experience. So
Oh, they
that's a
providing
good one.
equipment. That's a good one.
Uh-huh. And the last one that I'm going to talk about is another scoring position, and this is for Pearson. Again, they are looking for people to uh, basically grade tests virtually. I'll just say it like that. They do have qualifying tests, and again, this is a seasonal position. The rate of pay is $15 an hour. They say people make up to $150 a week, so that's 10 hours a week. They do they do not accept you know, phones or tablets, and they only accept Macs if you're running 10.6 or above. So they do accept Macs, so that's a good one. And you can read the other positions that are on the list. There are a good mix of positions. I hope that you guys go ahead and apply for all of them. All right.
Hmm. Hey, always learning. She says hi. Hey, Tanya. She says hello, Tan and Curl. So good to see you. Ah, thank you, Tanya. How are you? Alma, so we do have a list of the 30 no interview work whenever jobs and side hustles. It's on the Two Chicks with the sidehustle.com blog. Look under the spotlight jobs section. Um, Nikki says thank you.
Hey, Diamond.
Hey Diamond. She says OMG, I caught y'all. Hey at Two Chicks
Hey,
Side Hustle YouTube channel, aka Fairy Job
hey,
Mothers.
hey.
Hey Moz and chat. Nene was asking, have we heard about the people downloading the journals from Amazon and also the coloring books and the word puzzles and the t-shirts? Yep.
Yeah. Okay. You want me to get into it? It is and I'm just gonna say, I want people to understand that the individuals that are making money doing these types of things, they are spending money. They are. They are running ads to their journals. They are doing things to um, publicize, get their journals out there. They are just not making journals and making $5,000 a week selling journals. No, that's not the way that works. Everybody will be making journals. Just think about it. And I think that a lot of times people don't give the necessary pertinent information that will tell you how to really make the money. It is not just creating those journals. There are a lot of companies. I think a company called BookBolt. You go on and create the journals and things like that. But you have to think about, okay, if I put a journal out here, how am I going to get people to the
To
journal?
buy it,
How are
right.
people going to know that I am selling? How are people going to know? So people don't tell you in the background that, especially the people who are making YouTube videos, making money off of YouTube, they have extra income to put into those type of side hustles to make money. It will cost you, and I think that is a disservice that a lot of these YouTubers, and they can get mad at me, due to a lot of people who don't know that they will get on here and say, hey, make $5,000 selling journals, and that's not what it is. That's not what it is. It is that they make 5,000. They probably do, but they have the money to invest in getting their books promoted, getting their puzzle books promoted. They can get their puzzle books promoted to the masses. It's just like this. If I create a puzzle book and just sit it on Amazon, who's going to buy it? Who's going to know it's there? If people search for it, how am I going to get mine to rank on a certain page? I'm going
Right.
to pay. You're going to have to pay. And that's how people are making money, not just because they're creating journals, putting them on here. No, that's
Mhm.
not how it goes. And I think that a lot of YouTubers do people disservices. I'm not knocking, it's a great side hustle for people who want to do it, who are talented and great at it, that's fine. But I'm
Right.
just making you aware of really what it is. It is people making good money, but just know they have invested money to make that money.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
That is true.
Yep.
Hey, Crystal. She says,
Hey.
hello, ladies. Tanya says she's doing well. Hope you are doing well too. We are. Thank you, Tanya. You're welcome, Alma. Nikki says, have a wonderful week, everyone.
Oh, thank you,
Thank you,
Nikki.
Nikki, for the
Appreciate it.
information. Always learning says something is too good. Mostly isn't true. If it's too
Yeah.
good to be
Yeah.
true, probably not.
And I'm not saying this, and don't get me wrong. We're not saying, well, I'm not saying, because I'm not going to speak for Carol. I'm not saying that it's not true. People can be making money, but I just want them to let people know that you are investing money. You are just not going on there, putting your journal on there or selling your t-shirts on there and making money. No, we have 80,000 subscribers on this YouTube. If we come on here and say, hey, we selling a journal, then we have 80,000 people to promote it to. But if I put it on there and I don't have anything, who am I promoting the journal to?
Like, who's gonna see it?
Right.
Basically, right. So sometimes it takes money to make money,
Yeah.
but
And I'm not saying it's not a
I
good,
think don't tell people.
yeah,
They
it's
don't
not a
tell
good
you, I had to
investment. I'm
spend
not saying that.
5,000 to get this 10,000 back. They're not gonna tell you that. They just gonna put the title out there. The thumbnail is gonna catch people, and they know that. And then you're gonna listen and watch, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, okay, so I can make money by making a journal." But they forgot to say, "Oh, well, I spent $3,000 to make the journal and $3,000 to get the journal out there and promote it to the masses, so I could make back 10,000." So
And the reason I'm making that is because you're watching my video.
video,
So
exactly.
yeah, and I'm not knocking anybody hustles. I just believe in telling the truth. If you're gonna tell me something, tell me the whole thing, and that way I could decide what's best for me. Tell me everything, because if it costs me money, then let me decide if I want to put in money or put in my time, because time is money. If you're telling me I'm gonna make 5,000 and I go make this journal and I'm not making 5,000, but I wasted my time making this journal because you said I was going to make 5,000 and I followed your steps, but you didn't tell me everything. That's why we say do your own research.
Research. Yep. So Crystal says that she heard back from the Lonely Chat Company. Lonely People Chat Company last week. She says, I'm awaiting them to send me the info about the training. Okay, Crystal. That's good.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Yeah. It's real good. I think Autism Mommy had asked a question and she was answering for her.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. Any more questions? I don't think I skipped anybody, but I could have.
Yeah.
Thank you, Diamond. She says you guys really could design some kind of journal for keeping up with the jobs. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
That's an ideal side hustle for us. Thank you,
Yeah.
Diamond. I think I mentioned that to Tan. We got so many irons in the fire. Sometimes we can't even keep up with them.
Yeah.
Thank you, Short Lady C. Short Lady C says, everyone, please share this live. Yes, thank you. Make sure y'all follow us too on Instagram. I think we close to 10,000 on Instagram, y'all. Um, she says, and when we will see the Fairy Job Mother t-shirts. I don't know, Diamond, but hey, I'm gonna write down all of this.
We
Then we'll revisit it. Because I did mention journals about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, she did. She said, hey, Stephanie. She said, how do I go about getting my t-shirt business for more customers? The power of social media is great. And I think once people understand that, I would say this is just my if you have to figure out a way how to push people to your product. It's all about the push, and that may cost time on your part to figure it out. When Carol and I first started this, we really just well, it's not real payment, but digital payment. We posted, uh did YouTube's. We were committed to doing the lives twice a week. We really just stuck to it and was posting and posting everywhere. We got promotion. We had to pay money, so it's all about And I didn't know nothing about this. Nothing. Let me just tell you, nothing. Nothing. I'm not a social media person. I'm not. I'm technology. I'm technology. That's all I see, and Carol knows that. So if it's technology, I see it great. I see a future in it. If it's not, I'll be like, huh? No. And she begged. She was well, then big. She was after me for 3 years to do this. And I was like, girl, I'm not doing that. She was like, I even thought of the name. And she was like, well, how am I gonna be one chick? How you go? I'm gonna be one chick.
One chicken, no side hustle.
I was like, girl, I'm not getting on this camera. I'm not. And this is totally not me. I'm an introvert by nature. I don't get on the camera. I work best alone. That's just my nature. And Carol, she really got me out of that. Yeah, she did.
Hey, Kari. Hey,
Hey, Carol. But I would say just promote any way you can. Join Facebook groups. Create an Instagram page about your designs. Post them everywhere. Do everything you can before you go and hire promotion, because I think that's what kind of catapulted us. We did everything because I think I told Carol, I'm not spending no money till we do all we can. Was that what I said?
You
It was
probably
something
did.
like that.
I really don't remember.
It was something like that,
I
but I
just
didn't.
kept speaking it into existence
Yeah, I didn't want to pay
because Tana
anybody
didn't want to do nothing. She was like, I
until
don't want to do no YouTube. I don't want to do anything.
I said I do the technical stuff. That was it.
You didn't want to do the camera, the live stream. She didn't want to do anything.
She
I
tell
was
me,
the one coming out doing the live
yeah,
stream, doing the jobs every day in 2019, and I was like, this is gonna work. This can work. This is gonna work. People started coming, watching, and looking. And Tam was like, oh, we got 400 subscribers. Where did we get those people from? I said, I've
yeah.
been doing the live streams every day. I guess they coming and they looking and they watching. So it
And
just kind of took off.
she's like, I'm
Summertime
gonna need you. She was like, I'm gonna
2019.
need you to do this. And I said, okay. So
Right.
she would come over my house every
And you
Sunday.
gave it, you said, I'm gonna give it 1 year.
Yeah, I did. She gave up my house every Sunday for like
You said,
before the I think she stopped before the pandemic. And she used to come on my house every Sunday, and we would do the live. She would be here, um, and I would do it on Wednesdays on my own, and she would be in the chat, and it came together. It
yeah,
really
we kind of
did.
took time.
Yeah, and plus, Carol and I have been friends
Definitely
for a
said they be
long.
stealing her designs and copy.
Yeah. Um. Okay. This is make sure you watermark. Figure out how to watermark your designs and trademark. Pay that extra money to get those designs trademarked. That's what I say. A lot of people who do designs don't want to spend that extra money. Spend that money because then you can sue people. You know how Disney and Gucci they out here suing. You can sue too. Let's sue. We can all sue. Everybody sue. Because don't be and I think that goes along with people appropriate things all the time. That goes along with a lot of the things that we do. It's just the nature of the beast with social media. And people just take a lot of things and just twist it and turn it and make it seem like theirs. But in reality, we already know where it came from. You appropriate it to make it your own, but that's okay. But so that's your work. That's what I say. You already know that's your work, and nobody can take that from you.
Right.
So trademark your work, and make sure you you know, you are trademarking your stuff, because then that way you have some type of, something you can go back and fight that with. Because yeah, I would trademark my work, but I understand the appropriation. People do it all the time. People do it to us. I'm not gonna mention no names, but
Hey, Teresa.
I'm just gonna leave it.
Teresa said, "What happened?" She said, "I'm missing the juice."
No, Teresa, we not getting. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just not. People know who they are. You know who you are. You may be on here. You know what you do. You know that
The
you
words
take
that you
what we
steal,
say,
then you turn them and
and
you
you,
try to
you
make it
and
seem
that's fine.
like you was the first one to say it or think of it, but it's all good. It's all
Imitation is the highest form of flattery.
it
Thank
is
you.
all good. Sure,
But this
ladies.
is what I say, and this is what
I
I
like
told
what you say.
Carol. The things that people take from us and do, you know, if you question, if you get questioned about it and you can't answer, just send them over here, and we will make sure that they get the correct answer.
Not finna do that. So sure
Okay.
lady said, she said, so glad you ladies decided to do it for me to get a chance to
Oh,
meet y'all and claim y'all as my sisters.
oh,
Ah,
thank you
thank you,
so
sure
much. I
lady.
appreciate
See, I like Tanya's comment also. She says, and you two are doing a great job in helping women all over the country. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Diamond says, big ups to Carl. Thank you, Diamond.
it.
Appreciate
What
that.
about me?
Couldn't do it without you ladies as well. We wouldn't be here. Nobody would be looking and watching and sharing and all
We
of that
couldn't. We
if it
could.
was not for the subscribers. So
Yes.
no YouTuber can ever say, "Oh, I made it on my own." No, you didn't. Because
No.
without the subscribers, you're nothing. You're
No.
no one. Nobody knows your name.
And that's why.
Hey,
And
Mocha.
I'm gonna say this: we are truly here to help people. That's why we don't charge. We don't charge for resumes. We give away the information for free,
Free.
because you guys come here week after week and you support us and come here and time after time watch us, watch our videos and things like that. That's why when people ask, do we do resumes? No, we give the information on the strategy that we use for our resumes for free. If you come on here, we will answer any question that you have. There is no membership. We don't have a membership channel, because we can't truly, in good faith, charge people for information when they're looking to make money.
Right.
So it's an oxymoron. I'm not going to charge you and you coming over here to make money. And it doesn't sit right with us. Doesn't sit right in our soul. So we do have a little work from home book that we charge $5 for, and the reason we do that because it's just chock full of information that we spent our time to do. So that's the only reason, and it's only $5, and that's the only thing we charge for. But we just appreciate you guys coming on, watching, clicking on our blog, joining our Facebook group. We really do appreciate it. We don't look for donations or nothing like that, because the donation is you coming on watching us or supporting what we have or supporting our platforms. That is donation enough for us. And we thank you.
Mocha C, she says, hi, I have been saying the same thing. Hey,
Oh,
Doris. Doris says, hey, y'all. She says,
hey.
y'all are definitely helping since I'm looking for a new job. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Teresa,
Uh, I'm
Teresa,
not even fooling with you, Teresa. Not today.
Blue says, you gals have great big hearts. May the Lord richly bless you. Thank
Thank
you, Blue.
you. He has
Robin
blessed us
says, I got
tremendously.
my book. Okay,
Oh, thank
baby.
you. We
Thank
appreciate it.
you. Crystal says, y'all are definitely a godsend. She says, I have been blessed with several jobs via your YouTube. She says, thank you again for taking the time to post the jobs. You two are truly a blessing and are greatly appreciated. Well, thank
Thank
you.
you. We appreciate
Thank
you
you.
guys. You just don't know. A lot of times, it's hard. It is hard to do all of this every day, especially when you have other stuff going on and life. But this gives me joy to be able to help somebody. I can't physically help everybody in the world, but this is our way, a little way of giving back. We have always told people about work from home, and how to create streams of income. But this is to help the masses. So we appreciate, and like we say again, like I said again, we really appreciate y'all just coming on here, listening to us week after week, talk about work from home, and just sharing your ideas and sharing our ideas and sharing our videos and things like that. We appreciate. We really appreciate.
I'm laughing at Diamond comment. Thank you, Diamond. She said, Tan, the big ups was for Kara getting you to get on the camera.
But what
Thank
about
you,
my ups? I
Diamond.
got on. I got on.
Thank you. Now,
Yeah, she
it took
did.
a minute. It took
Yeah,
a
I
minute,
did.
Diamond. I'm not gonna tell no lie, and she know it did take her some months, but I had to drag it out of her. I was like, "You gonna get on this camera?" So she did. She told me she was giving it a year, and she came on, and she's been on ever since. Dedicated. That's what I'm talking about. My
Dedicated.
sisters. Just give it up for her. Dedicated.
I would give you the sign, but I ain't even finna fool with you today.
Nene, she's asking about the $5 ebook. Thank you,
Mhm.
Nene. She says so
It's,
she can order.
oh, thank you.
Uh, thank you, Teresa. She says, I can't believe how many people have gotten jobs. These two. She says, I've been with them a long time, and
Yes, you
so
have.
many people come back and have gotten jobs. Thank you,
Yeah.
Teresa.
And Teresa is
Hey.
a work from home vet, y'all. Teresa has been in it just as long as we have. Carol met Teresa, long, long time ago.
Long time ago.
Long, so Teresa
Yeah,
has been around, and we
long, long,
appreciate
long time.
Teresa for her support. She is
We
always,
got a
she's
lot of
been
work
here
from
since
home
day one.
jobs, side hustles too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's been here since day one, and we appreciate you, Teresa.
Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, friend. Hey, D Pryor. So, D Pryor says, my first time on the live chat. You ladies are a blessing. I share with all the young ladies I know. I pray the Lord continues to make your cups runneth over.
Oh,
Thank you.
we
Bless you.
appreciate it.
Oh, she said 2006. Yeah, long time.
Yeah, yeah, long
Time.
time.
Way, way, way back. Sure Lady C says, I'm sorry, everyone. I consider all of you as my sisters and
Oh,
brothers.
thank you.
Brother me. Thank you, Sure Lady
And
C.
y'all all a
That's
part of our work from home family.
family,
Carol,
right?
yeah,
Right.
Carol was my. Me and Carol started off. We were each other's work from home buddy. I think we have gotten 80 some thousand work from home buddies now. um,
More than that, I'm
yeah,
pretty
I
sure.
hope you guys have gotten a few yourself. This is truly a journey that you probably should take with someone. It
Yeah.
helps you along the way.
Mhm.
Carol and I met back in '03 at a job that I hated. I hated it. I was using it to pay for college, but I hated that job, and she knew I hated that job. And when they fired me, they did me a favor.
Teresa
But
tripping.
what?
Teresa tripping. She says, thank you. She says, you turning it around, so I'll cry, huh, Tan?
Yes,
Laugh
Teresa,
out
I ain't gonna
loud.
fool with you today. But yeah, so Carol and I have been doing this, and we want to show people that two people can really get together and have great ideas and flourish. And it doesn't have to be any arguments. It doesn't have to be, any turmoil. It doesn't have to be all of that. You can truly respect and be friends with one another without all of that. And Carol is truly my friend. She's my sister. I've been knowing her a long time. Not to say we don't have our differences, because we do every day. Some I like, she don't like, I don't like. We not are not the same. We are polar opposites, totally. We are
Yep.
two total opposite people, but when we get together, our methods do work. Um,
Yeah.
so that is the good thing about so our methods do work. I think we figured that out a long time ago. Just working with each other and doing the work from home, that us working together, it really does work. She supports me
Aw,
when I need it, and
need to
she's
see
been
that,
there for me
Teresa.
through thick and thin. When I had the kids, she was like, "Girl, you gonna work at night? Just work at night. Just work at night. I'll stay up. I'll stay up." And she did. She stayed up with me. She was true to her word. She stayed up with me every night, even though she had to go to work in the morning. She did, and she don't know that I appreciate that to this day. That she would
Still
stay
waiting
up
on that
every
video
night
that
with
you
me.
told me.
And she would stay up with me every night and work because she was like, "You ain't gonna quit. You got to just make this money. It ain't but a few hours. Just stay up." She's a night owl
Yep.
and she knows I'm an early bird, but
I
she,
think better at night.
yeah,
That's
she,
why I stay up, because I think better. In the
and
daytime, I
she,
can't think because
and I'm
my phone
totally good.
ringing, you calling, my sister calling, my daddy calling. I can't think in the daytime. I can't. But at
Yeah,
night,
yeah,
I can
she
think
thinks, and I'm the total opposite. I think better in the day. That's why I get up at 5 o'clock.
better.
But like I said, so it is great to have someone on the journey along with you to make it a little bit easier to vent, to bounce ideas off of, because you don't know everything. And I would advise anybody, if you are going to do this thing, find you somebody. It doesn't have to be, somebody that lives in the same town. So a lot of people that we ran across over the years that have work from home buddies that live across the country, or um, and you just figure out what works for you, and keep on going. Consistency is the key. I think a lot of people forget about the consistency. They just want to make the money, but making money is working, and you have to work. And some days I don't want to work, but we're not going to do it. Okay, Carol.
Shine says, Tan and Curl, y'all do know y'all dope for this, right? Thank you, Shine. We
Uh,
appreciate you. Thomasina says you have to protect your creativity
yes, ma'am.
at all costs. Thomasina, she says that is why those copycats don't get anywhere.
Yes.
Kyrie says 100% think better at night. Yep, Kyrie, because in the daytime, my phone stay ringing and I'm trying to
I
make
don't.
videos and my phone is ringing because somebody's calling me.
Because somebody is all in my messenger. Uh, you doing this? You doing that? I'm like, are you firing me today?
Somebody's calling
I
and
want to
it's
say,
like,
Dorcia, what you know about the veal? Now, it depends on what veal you talking about, because
oh,
I know two
she
of
got
them.
two jobs. She said
I
she
live
got two.
in one, but I know another one. Let me know. But yeah, I have to
Okay.
look
She
at you
says,
like
I've
that
gotten
because,
two jobs as well since hearing about y'all's page. I work full time, but I've been looking for part time work from home. Your YouTube is very helpful.
thank
Thank
you,
you.
Dorcia.
Congratulations. Ah, thank you. Sure Lady C, she says, I've met a lot of wonderful people on this chat. Thank you,
Yes,
Sure
it's
Lady
great
C.
people who come in here and drop jewels.
Mm,
We've met some of the a lot of great
yeah,
people on here.
brilliant.
Yeah,
Krista says, ah, sisterly love.
yeah,
Yes.
yes. She's my sister. She crazy, but she all
Whatever.
right.
Thank you, D. Pryor. She says, again, I say unto you, if two of you agree on earth concerning anything they shall ask, it shall be done for them by my Father who is in heaven. Thank you,
Thank you.
sister. Thomasina says,
Oh,
that is why
okay.
I view
I'm
every
sorry.
video and like.
Oh, thank you.
Ladies are my big sister bosses. Ah, thank you,
Oh, thank
Thomasina.
you.
Appreciate that.
I'm about to get this
Ah,
book. Hold on.
Nene wants to sign it. We
I
over
got
here rejoicing. We're gonna get that link for you. Tan gonna
Carol.
get
Do
it.
you put it on the YouTube video?
You did you find it?
Is it on the YouTube video? Oh no.
Uh-huh.
Let's see.
Not on this one, but it look at the one that's been posted today in the the
Oh,
streets.
okay. I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay,
Mocha
I
C,
know.
she says, I have no work at home ability, but I enjoy coming on here. Ah, thank you, Mocha
Oh, thank
C.
you.
Grab
You can
somebody
join the
from the
group.
chat. Tierra, Short Lady C.
Mhm.
Tierra says, hey, I'm back, y'all. I'm trying to relax. I've been dealing with ongoing migraines for almost a week
Mm.
now. Tierra, is your
Oh,
pressure high? Did you check your pressure? Because sometimes if my pressure is up from Tan constantly calling, it'll make me have a headache. It'll make me have a headache.
oh, okay. See, when your phone don't ring tomorrow, don't be surprised.
I'm gonna be over here saying, "Oh, she didn't call. What?"
Okay. All
It's all right. I'm gonna call you,
right. Don't
girl.
ring my
You at
phone.
work?
Block. Block.
I'm blocked. Oh, okay. I'm gonna email you then.
Block.
I'm gonna come up to your job.
Don't
The
block.
it's an emergency. It's an emergency. I need to talk to Tan Ray. It's emergency.
I put the book link in the chat. Thank you so much for your support.
Teresa, she says, "Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Tiara."
Yes. Ooh.
So it's been no.
Mm.
You don't know what's going on. Is it a
Mm.
side headache?
Is it because you're looking at the computer? Sometimes people get that the blue light that comes off the computer, it aggravates people's senses. I know some people's have to wear like readers or something because of the blue light. Some blue light, it doesn't bother me, but I know over time, like people who it bothers or it eventually affects them. I have worked with people over the years who have a negative, I guess, side effect to that blue light that comes off the monitor,
Mm-hmm.
and it causes them migraines. I've worked with several people over the years that does happen to. It has not happened to me, and I've been doing computers forever. I'm on the computer all day, every day, and I jog between a desktop and a laptop, so I'm probably gonna be blind when I get about 65.
You,
um, but
you so
but
crazy.
but but yeah, I would check that tier, and it's some special glasses that you can get, or something you can put in your lenses. You may want to ask the optometrist that'll combat that light, that type of blue
What
light.
about
I
that
don't.
screen? Because some people put that
Yeah. Oh,
little
screen
screen
protect.
that they,
Oh, the
yeah,
yeah,
it
and
kind
you
of
can get
tones
that.
it down.
It's a thing. It's called a privacy screen, but it does come up. It's really for people not to see your computer from coming up on you and looking in your screen. But it also blocks out that blue light. That's a good idea, Carol. It's called a
Mm.
screen.
Kyrie said, she says Amazon has the blue light things that go over your
Yeah,
screen, like the
yeah.
screen protectors for the cell phones. She says under 20 for two. Oh, that's
Okay,
cheap.
thank you,
Thank you,
Carl.
Kyrie.
Yeah, I would try that tier. If it, because and especially if it's, you have been working at home for years, it may just eventually, your tolerance for it has probably gotten. Yeah. And that's
Right.
the same with people who type. I know a lot of people who type
You so
and get carpal tunnel. I have been typing my whole life since I was 11 years old,
you never had.
and I've never had a pain with my hand. Thank you, God. And I'm knocking on this wood just to keep myself. But I never have problems with my hands, fingers, nothing. And I've been typing since I was 11 years old.
You see Teresa comment.
What? What'd you say?
Teresa, I am in Facebook jail. She said she's been trying to get me on Messenger for 3 days.
I wasn't gonna say nothing, Teresa.
I'm in jail, Teresa. I know. I,
No.
I figured you probably was trying to message me, and I told Tan it earlier. I said, I bet Teresa probably been trying to message me. Like, what's wrong
Mm-hmm.
with my messenger? Facebook jail.
Oh, okay. So Mocha C says she has blue light That's what it's called, blue light sensitivity. Yep. Yep.
Yep,
Yep.
Teresa.
And you have it on your. Okay. Okay. Yep, they do. Oh, you can order a pair off Amazon. Thank you. I'll be
Hmm.
telling you.
Yeah, that's what Autism Mommy said.
I would try that tier.
Kyrie said she had headaches as well, and that stopped.
Okay. All right.
Hey Fifi, she says please do 1099 customer service reps part or full time.
Okay.
Fifi, what state do you live in?
Yeah.
Dora says her next pair of B glasses will include the blue light protection.
Yes.
Tiara says she will something new, and she says thank y'all.
Okay, you're welcome.
Okay.
And I didn't know about the Amazon glasses.
Me either. First
They
time hearing about
beautiful.
that.
Hmm.
Yeah. Fifi, did you try Next Rep? I know they hiring like crazy.
I'll put a list of them here. Live Ops, Next Rep, Working Solution. Huh? Working
I said,
Solution. They not 1099 no more. Are
how
they?
they work? Yeah, they 1099.
Who else is it? They not.
Omni,
They not. I was trying to say Direct
Here
Interaction,
Fast.
but they changed.
Not direct, no. I think they are for certain projects.
Yeah.
Certain
I'm
projects.
gonna put Direct Interactions here, but I think it's only for the Red Cross project and one other project they have that is
Mm.
um because of their client.
Oh, okay. So Mocha C, she says her daughter has the glasses. They are cute and 3 for $20. That's
Hmm.
cheap. That's reasonable.
Okay.
Teresa says she has a friend who said that he got his kids the blue light protection glasses for his kids that are like 7 and 5 because of the iPads and the school computers. Okay. Okay, Fifi, try some of the other ones that Tan just posted. Melissa says that she says does lab ops hire felons? I don't think so, Melissa.
But try Verifast. They don't
Yeah,
do
try
background.
verifying. They don't do background checks.
Hey,
Hey,
hey, hey! There goes
Elda.
something. Shine just asked about you about 45 minutes ago, Elda. What's up,
Elda
Elda?
says, hey, 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 happy Sunday to my favorite two chicks with a side hustle. She says, hey, chat, how's everyone doing? Hey, Eldad, how are you? Teresa says, hey, Eldad.
Fifi, I don't know. It depends on the projects. Um, do you know about Verifast Pay? I don't know.
I think it depends on who the project,
Hmm.
what project you're on. She says, so basically, she at the end of the line thinking that we just came on.
Oh
Oh.
Lord. Melissa. Oh, go ahead.
I was laughing at Eldad.
Melissa, I tried the 30 no interview side hustles. They are, most of them are no background check. They are on the two chicks with the side hustle.com blog under spotlight jobs. It says 30 no interview jobs. And a lot of them are non-phone side gig side hustles. You can combine them and turn them into a full-time position. And That's where I would start. A lot of the non-phone, besides who was that? Oh, that was phone. The Everrise. That's another company. I forgot about them. Everrise. They don't do a background check, or they take felons, one of the two. Um
Cambly.
oh, she did. Hold on, I didn't see it. Oh, thank you, short lady. See, hold on, let me see. Did I miss it? Did I miss it, girl? Oh, you went to school here. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, okay. Louisville. No, where I live, they call it the Ville, but it's not Louisville. But yeah, but it may. But where I live is the end of it is the Ville. So, and I work for the school district, so they call it the Ville. So the shirt really says "Teach the Ville, y'all," because we country. Yeah. So if y'all don't know, I do work outside of the home for our local school district. I'm a supervisor over there. I work in IT. So that is my daytime job that I work for a purpose.
Stephanie was asking, she says, what do y'all have in Atlanta? Girl, everything.
Everything
Mostly
is in
all the
Atlanta.
companies hire in Georgia.
Hmm.
It's only a few that I've seen that don't hire in Georgia, but the majority of the companies that we post, they do
Yeah.
hire in Georgia. So,
Georgia has a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot.
and you don't have to live and work in the same place. So if the company is located, let's say if the company is in Montana, but they're hiring and it says remote or it says virtual and you don't see like you must live in, then you can apply. So you don't have to live and work in the same state, city that the companies are located in. I used to work for the company was over in China and I live in Tennessee. So Cambly, Tan and I both still have Cambly as side hustle gigs, and Cambly is located in California. So we don't
Yes.
have to commute to California or anything like that, and we can still work for them. Eldad says, can we get these likes up? Thank you, Eldad. Make sure y'all share the video. Teresa said, what's the one that pays on time? I typed it in the
Y'all
chat.
already know.
It says, yes, Omni, they've been having
I'm
open.
me.
Yeah. Thank you, Teresa. Eldad says, me too. She says, Lord, she says, I'm officially Tangy talking about I'm going to get on this week.
Yeah, I'm gonna get everybody to know that's my favorite. I'm gonna get on this week. I ain't been on in a year and a half. I'm gonna get on this
Fifi
week.
had a question. She said, should I quit my micromanaging boss before starting a new job or just stick it out?
Stick it
I
out.
wouldn't quit, Fifi. I wouldn't quit just yet. I would wait until I get hired someplace else.
Yeah.
And then test out the new company because you might not even like the new company. And then you don't want to
Yeah.
quit a job, go to another job, and you still are unhappy. So I would say apply for a few of them, see which ones you can get in, and then take it from there.
Uh, so this Fifi Carol and I both work part time before we ever. I was forced to work from home full time because I got
Oh,
fired.
congratulations, Eldad.
So,
Eldad says, I'm officially Team Working Solutions.
oh,
Congrats. She says, Fifi, secure a few options and have some funds coming in.
yeah. And Fifi, check out some of those mystery shops. A lot, if you don't like the job and you really need to leave for mental health or whatever. I and like I told y'all before, the job Carol and I worked together, I absolutely hated that job. Every day I hated, I hated it. But I didn't quit because I just was like, I don't know about the work from home thing. But
Right. You didn't know how
when I
secure
was
it
forced
was.
out, yeah, when I was forced out, I made my own security. It was just things that I did that I wouldn't have thought of to do because, and let me go back to my soapbox. A lot of times we are so used to making money on an hourly basis that we don't think about the task based things, that you may even make more money hourly doing task based things than you actually would do doing an hourly paid job. So a lot of people don't think of it like that. And I always tell people, please be creative about the way you make your money. Hold on, girl, because my dog. So get creative about the way
Girl,
you
what is
make
you
your money.
doing?
A lot of times, like I said, we are so fixated on I need $15 an hour. I need $15 an hour. I need $20 an hour. Well, this mystery shops pays $60 for 15 minutes. So which one would you want to do? $60 for 15 minutes, or would you want to do that hour to make $15? I'll take this 20 minutes for $60, Alex,
Right.
because and so if you do enough of those in a day, or if you do one a day, sometimes you can make enough that you won't need that hourly position. So be creative about the way you make your money. And I think L Dot can attest to this. Uh, Once you get on here and you get what, you start watching our channel, you can find so many ways to making money that you probably won't even go back to a regular job anymore. You know, you may use them for 1099, things like that, work here and there just for a stream of income. But mystery shopping, I know a guy, he makes $4,000 a month mystery shopping, and has been for years, and that's just minimum, because people can go on video shops that pay $400 to $500. So, and it may take him an hour to make that $400 to $500. So you figure it out.
Oh, that's so funny. She says first you'll be addicted to applying, and then you'll need a clone for all the jobs that you get.
Yes, yes.
Yep.
So, and I'm not saying that everything you're going to get mystery shopping is $60. I was taking the ones that was $16 a pop and was doing 10 of them a day. That's $160. So it may have taken me an hour and a half or 2 hours to do those 10. And my kids were doing with me, so I would cut down the time. But I would rather do those 10 than to sit on the phone for 10 hours a day, because I was making maybe $10 an hour
Yeah, back
to,
then.
to make $100, and I can go out here and do this mystery shopping for $16 a pop and do 10 of them in 2 hours, and then I'm done working for the day. So be creative about how you make your money. Be creative about how you get paid, and I think you'll learn to be a great 1090 person who does 1099s, because that, like I said, it's not for the weak, but it is a good thing if you can figure out your strategy and what works for you.
Hmm. Hey, Dana. Dana says, "Hey, ladies, it's been a while. I have been working for Wix. Thanks to y'all. Oh,
Oh, congratulations, and thank
congratulations!
you.
And thank you, Dana, for sharing that." Doris says that she used to work for Sykes. Fifi says, "Thanks. I'm leaving for mental health. The environment is kind of toxic. I do have some money saved up."
Yeah,
Good for you, Fifi.
yeah. And
Maureen had a
if it's
question.
taxing on your mental, girl, you can go do some mystery shops and probably make up the money that you were getting at your job until you can find something else. And I'm not saying quit your job, but I'm just saying if mentally you can't handle it, do something that you can handle until you can do it, because that mental is everything.
Um, Hang on, Maureen. Crystal says, "Does anybody work for call center QA?" She says, "I've done a few calls. Is the work usually sporadic?" I think so, Crystal, because they are, I would say, kind of sort of like a live ops or a Lorica, meaning that sometimes they have work and sometimes they don't, since it is a 1099. I don't think it's like back to back to back to back to back.
Yeah.
Elda says, "I meant working solutions is officially my favorite." Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
that's your favorite. Nothing wrong with that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
the chosen, she says, "I work for Sykes slash Cytel for Bank of America, and it's okay if you can handle pressure." She started out with 13 and now she's making 17 an hour.
Okay,
Congratulations.
congratulations. And I'm gonna tell y'all, don't take that stuff personal. Hit that mute button, be like, all right.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think a lot of people, and I'm not gonna say I can do it now, but back in the day, I was not, I did, it didn't bother me. You going off, I hit mute.
We used to
When you
laugh
finish
about it. We
yelling,
put it in the chat. Tan and I would be in a chat, Teresa too, and we would just talk about it and be kind of laughing about it. And leave they mute.
yeah, mute. And
You
when
want
they
what?
finish
And
talking,
they talking to the microphone. Like I'm talking
are
to the
you,
person. They would be on the phone.
and when they finish talking, yes, may I have your name?
Right.
What, all the idol is not, I mean, all the other, you can be mad all you want to. The only thing I can do is what they train me to do. So
To
you
do.
get to talking, I'm not about to argue with you. They only paying me so much, and arguing
Right.
with you is not what they paying me for. So I'm not gonna go back and forth.
You,
If you want a supervisor, I'm gonna give you that supervisor. It's certain
Mm.
things I'm just not gonna do. I think, and people are like, how did you work customer service? Because it did not bother me. I would laugh. You
You take
mad?
your headset off, just let them talk.
Yeah. I'd be like, they done. All right. May I have your name? They used to drive them crazy too, because I'm like,
Are you there? Hello?
and don't
Hello?
don't let me be mad one day and just hang up the phone because I have done that. You yelling? All right. See you later. Abuse.
Maureen, she says, hi, ladies. Hi, Maureen. She says, tell us is giving me
Hey.
another chance. She says, Tan, you gave a tip about the
Oh,
control F question open book. Is every answer in the document? She says, I am not finding a few. Bless you, ladies, and thank you.
I don't know, Maureen. That was just the tip that was given to us. And to be honest, I've never taken the TELUS exam. Google. Remember, I told y'all, make sure y'all are, if you are taking these tests, copy those questions down. So if you don't pass, you can go back and see what's going on. At least you have the questions to go by to if they're going to give you another chance to study. So write those questions down, take a picture of them. I know when Carol and I first started shopping, when I first started working from home, and I told Carol about the Alarica who we were working for, I did shop NBC. I wrote down all the test questions and handed them to her on a piece of paper. I wrote them all down, and I was like, "Here go the answer." She was like, "Okay," and I was like, "Okay," So
Right.
I've been doing that a long time. I will write them down because that is the best way for you to go if you don't pass to go back and study because you have the questions and that's no harm or foul. That's just being prepared. I screenshot them when I got good at screenshot. What else I heard? Yeah. So,
Yeah, just really writing down the questions and the
mhm,
answers is what we used to do.
mhm. And the ones you got right, those are fine. You can go look for the ones so when you retake the test, the ones you got right. So you
Mm-hmm.
have the answers for those. You just have to figure out the answers for those you got wrong.
Um, hey B, I can't pronounce the last name. she says,
Teresa.
she says, hello, new here from Chicago. That's Tan's
Hey, what's going
hometown.
on? Hey, hey.
She says, having trouble finding an at-home job. I have over 25 years of experience in customer service. So L Dot was asking her about the resume. Thank you, L
Mhm.
Dot. She asked her, she says, what are you applying for? And are you tailoring your resume for those jobs with the keywords in the description?
Yep. That was the same thing. I'm gonna put our keywords video here. Um, and what L Dot is talking about, a strategy that we use for our resumes called keywords, in which the keywords are in the job description that you're applying for. You just need to make sure they're in your resume. So gone are the days, because I see you have over 20 years of customer service experience. Gone are the days of hiring managers pulling their resume, looking at it. They have a automated system called an applicant tracking system that goes on and looks for those keywords in your resume. If those keywords are not in your resume, you won't get a call back. So this video tells you how to find those words and put them in your resume. So I'll put that here. I hope that helps. If that doesn't work, come back and let us know and we can give you some other things. But remember, the only thing that is stopping you is the information that you are giving them. So you have to make sure you're giving them the right information, and that right information is those keywords in that job description. Okay.
Maureen says, thank you, thank you, thank you. She says, bless you. You're welcome, Maureen.
Mm-hmm.
Flower Rose, she says, good point, ladies. She says, about the test questions, been having issues with the assessment. Thank you for that, Jim. Fifi
Mm-hmm.
says, why do they need assessment test?
Fifi, because they want to weed out the people that really don't qualify. When they do assessments, they are looking for certain skill sets, and also certain characteristics of a person. So if you take that assessment and give the wrong answers, then you don't fit the personal characteristic they are looking for the job. If you don't pass the assessment based on skills, then you don't have the skill set for the job. So this is what I tell people all the time. if you take an assessment and they have skills that you can't pass, you need to go on and figure out how to get those skills. If you want a non-phone position, I tell everybody learn Excel or learn something about databases, because when you're looking at non-phone positions, they either want you to know how to do something that you have a skill for, like payroll, database, IT, something like that. If you don't have that skill, you need to have Excel or databases, because data entry is entering data into their database. So you need to know what the concept of a database is and how it operates, and also you need to learn Excel. Those are 3 skills that are guaranteed to get you a non-phone job.
Thank you, L Dot. So L Dot was telling B, giving the tips.
Mm-hmm.
And Tan, you got the beginner friendly list.
I will.
Okay. So B, check out these I think it's 20 jobs, 20 or 25, I can't remember, on this
20.
20. Okay. So check out this beginner friendly video. There are 20 beginner friendly companies posted on the list. Thank you, L Dot. So Tan just posted B, she put the link in the chat. Let us
Yeah.
know if you can see it. It says beginner friendly. So it's a
Yeah.
video, and look under the video in the description box to get all the listings of the jobs. Some of them are state specific, so make sure you check first before you
Mm-hmm.
apply.
Yeah.
Thank you, L Dot. L Dot says, can we get 2 more likes? Thumbs up.
Yeah. Yep. And y'all, if for those of you who are looking for non-phone, I tell you, get those skills to get a non-phone position. It's all about the skills. A lot of people think, oh, I have 25 years of doing this and that. But if you're 25 years don't have the skills that are necessary to perform the job, then no, you will not get the job.
Oh, thank you, Suburban Girl.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna write that down.
I think my nephews go to lab school, University of Chicago's lab school. My
Oh,
nephews
okay.
go there. Mm-hmm. That's my sister love. We should not know. And I got a question for y'all. How would y'all like to and we're just throwing this out there trying to get other ideas. How would y'all like to talk to a HR professional and ask a few questions? Would that be something y'all would be interested in? And if we
Thank
can
you
just get
again,
some
Suburban
ones in
Girl.
the chat, just you could type a 1 in the chat if you would be interested in hearing from an HR professional. You can just type ones in the chat if you would. If so, I'm thinking about um, talking to someone.
Christine, she says, I feel like y'all are HR. Thank you,
Oh,
Christine.
thank you. Yeah, but no, I am definitely not HR, but I know someone very close to me who is HR, who is an HR professional and has
Hey,
been
Kelly.
for close to 30 years. So if you guys, let me see if I can. Thank you guys. So I guess that goes over well. So we're gonna see maybe next month if we can get her on here. Let's see. So yeah. Oh, thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all
Thank
for
you.
the feedback. We appreciate it. But yeah, we not HR professionals. That's why I won't do resumes. That's another reason why I won't do resumes, because we are not HR professionals. We are not. I am IT trained. I have no reason to be in HR. I am IT trained. So yeah. But yeah.
Hey,
So yeah.
Leia. Leia and family. Hey.
So I'm gonna get that arranged, y'all. We will do like we do the text guy, announce it before it happens. But I will try to see what I can get done, and that what. maybe that will help you guys to hear it from that perspective, because we can only talk about it from the perspective that we know, Carol and I, and it's good to get other people's perspectives. So yeah.
Hey, Kinshasha. She says, it's like you
Hey.
apply, 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 and they're just meeting a quota for applications because I swear they send rejections left and right, even if your resume is good.
Yeah, I get it. I totally get it. And people don't understand looking for a job is a
It's
job. It's a
yeah,
job. And
it
you know,
is.
yeah. It is. It is a job. And don't get discouraged, because, something is out there for you, and you have to believe that something is out there for you. Because it's something out there that, somebody will hire. But this is what I tell people: you cannot come with unrealistic expectations. So let's just be clear here. If you weren't making $20 outside the house, you're not going to come inside the house and make $20. If your skill set does not say you can earn $20 an hour, then you won't earn $20 an hour. Now, can you work your way up to $20 an hour? Yes. But if your skill set does not say outside of the house $20 an hour, please don't come and say, oh, I need $20 an hour, because you ain't even making $20 an hour outside the house. So, logically, how does that make sense? Let's be realistic here. And let's be realistic when we're talking about working from home. Working from home, you cut out a lot of your expenses. You cut out clothing that you have to buy. You cut out
Gas.
gas, food, so you can afford. When I first started working from home, when I lost my job, I was making $8 an hour. I went from making $12 to $8 because I got fired. But but it was so many things that I didn't have to do anymore that it was okay. And then when to make up for what I wasn't getting, I did other things. I mystery shopped. So it's a way to do things. You may have to do work a little harder or do a little more to get where you were, but at the same time, a lot of these things get you back your freedom. So if you want to start that business and you needed extra time, do mystery shopping, because you can work on your business at night when the store is closed or something like that. So yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Yep.
So can Shaysha, she says, I didn't get discouraged. I took myself and applied to get into the CompTIA fundamentals and the CompTIA plus
Yes,
A1.
yes, ma'am. And there was a job posted. If you're in our group, Kinsatia, there is a job posted, technical support entry level. If you are doing CompTIA fundamentals and CompTIA A plus, start looking for entry level positions, because that will allow you to put all of that what you're learning in CompTIA fundamentals and CompTIA A plus into play. So while you're learning it, you can be doing it. And I've taken the A plus. I did not take the fundamentals. I do have my A plus and my net plus and a few more certifications. So I've been where you at. And this is what I tell people who are starting in IT: start at the help desk. Start at technical support, because with technical support, you get a variety of calls. You get to learn about networking. You get to learn about server. You get to learn about websites. You get to learn all of those things. So because IT is such a big realm, there's so many things in IT that you can do. You want to pick out the right one for you. And I worked several jobs before I figured out what I wanted to do. And I still do a lot of little stuff. I do our blogs and things like that. But at my job, I do databases. And I love that, because that's what makes sense to me. So find out what you really want to do in IT. People be like, oh, I just want to do IT. Well, IT is 1,003 jobs. It's so much. So you have to focus on something. And my focus is databases right now. And I do some coding, but I have been tech support. I've done networking. I've done a whole bunch of stuff. So, and I think it helped my skill set, because I know a wide variety about a lot of stuff. If you have internet problems, I probably can help you. If you something wrong with your computer, I probably can help you. Something wrong with your website, I probably can help you. I'm not saying that I'm the I know a lot. I know I can fix everything, but I do know a lot about different things, and that came from being on the help desk. Because Carol, she'll call me, hey, I don't know what's wrong with this, what's going on, and me and her sit there and troubleshoot. We troubleshooted today with her internet.
We
So
sure did.
yeah, and it's working.
And it's better. Yeah, it
See,
is.
see,
Thank
see.
you.
So,
Thank you,
yeah.
Tech Queen.
So and it's all about following processes. If you can step through the process, and I think about me a lot of times is people don't like. Well, people think I try to teach people. Like today, when me and Carol were going through what was wrong with her internet, I found myself explaining to her what's going on, why it's going on, and how she can remedy the situation. So I think that's a lot of people like now. She ain't gonna have to call me no more and be like, Tangie, my internet messed up, da 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 da, because we don't walk through the scenarios on what's wrong. And I think that was it.
Yeah, I think so
Yeah.
too.
So get on the help desk.
Kyrie says, I may have to email you if I run into issues with my website.
Oh, sure.
Hey,
I
birthday
got five of them
twin.
over here, thanks to.
Not me. Not me. Hey,
Mhm.
Jasmine.
Hey, hey.
Hey, Ramona. Y'all popping on in here. She says, hi, ladies. Finally was able to catch a live.
Mhm.
Yay. Kyrie says,
Love me
laugh
some
out loud.
pivot
I
tape.
always joke about how looking for jobs is my other part-time
Yeah.
job. It is a
Hey,
job looking for a job.
yeah.
Hey, Davita. Davita says, I have had some good and bad experiences with HR. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I can believe it, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank
That's
you,
a
birthday
strong
queen.
pivot table. Yes, pivot table. Shine. I love me a good pivot table. I do. And I done learned some V lookups, H lookups. I love me some Excel. People be like, but I love me some Excel. I love figuring out problems. I think that's my strong that's my gift. I can figure out
Mm.
issues.
B says, while on YouTube, I keep seeing remote work from home for Delta. Hadn't seen Delta paying $31 an hour.
That's not true. And let me just say this.
Nah, they
Delta
don't pay.
does hire remote. When they post, we do see them. They
Mhm.
don't have a lot of remote jobs that are non-technical based. I think customer service is about the only one. And
Yeah.
then now that their other positions
That
are,
one only pays like 14, not even
so it's
close to
probably
31. That's probably
it's
like clickbait. Let's
yeah,
just be
clickbait.
clear. Let's call it what it is. It's
It
clickbait.
is lie.
Yeah.
No, I'm not even gonna call it clickbait. Lie. They lying. They're lying, and that's
That's
what it
the
is.
same thing. You
And
clickbait.
that's why I tell people we don't owe y'all no lot. If we don't know how much you pay, we're not gonna say it. We don't do glass door because glass door is not a good resource. I'll just put it out there. It's not giving you accurate pay count. We don't owe y'all no lie. So we're not gonna hear it and say, oh, you can earn $50,000. What we say the amount is, we know specifically that either somebody has made that or we have made that ourselves. We
Right.
don't owe y'all no lie. We're not gonna get on here and lie. And I'm not gonna ruin my reputation lying. Don't have time for that.
Kyra says, I have found most salary estimate places are off. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. And a lot of people that do work from home, they get a lot of their salary things from Glassdoor. And it's really Glassdoor is the
They
most least reliable of all the salary sites. It is the least reliable. So when they be like, oh, Glassdoor said it paid $50 an hour, lie, lie. And you can tell them I said it. LIE, lie. They can be mad today, tomorrow, next week,
they
next
listening
month.
right now what you saying. They ain't
I
gotta tell
don't
you
care. It's a
that.
lie.
Like, hey y'all. Diamond says my friend works for Delta. She makes 17. Okay. Now
Yeah,
that's realistic.
that's
That's realistic.
realistic.
Thank you,
And
Diamond.
and can I say something? when you guys see these work from home jobs and the money looks unrealistic, it probably is a scam.
The
And you
money,
have
the
to think
money.
about the company. If the company is pulling trailers and they're saying they're hiring for data entry, they pull trailers. What are you entering?
Hmm.
What are you entering? You have to be clear on the position. I'm not saying there are no companies that pull trailers that don't hire remote, but you have to be realistic on some of the companies. Like somebody was trying to say they were going to work at the tractor supply company doing data entry. I'm gonna just leave that right there.
Right.
Yeah.
I seen Janice.
Hey,
She had a
Janice.
question. She says, "Is there any call center jobs that do phone surveys like Donata?" Yep.
Uh huh. Call center QA.
Um,
And what was that other company?
not call center QA. That's mystery shop.
Oh, oops.
Oasis Marketing.
Yeah.
I used to work for them. They do it. I put the company's name in the chat. Now with them, you will have to email them your resume. They don't necessarily have like an application that you fill out. You email them your resume, and then the lady that does the hiring, she'll call you back. Another company called Collaborate. I think that's the name of it. Collaborate. They
Yeah,
do the
that's them.
surveys too.
It was another
Um,
company. Who was it?
Maritz,
Yeah, Maritz CX. And what about
West at
Verifast? They do. Huh?
West at.
Oh yeah.
It's
I'll
quite a
put them
few
in
of them
there.
that do the surveys. VeraFast, they may have the surveys as well, but I'm not 100% sure about VeraFast. You're welcome.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Meeks, next rep. I posted the video I think 2 weeks ago. They had an email customer service job and people was hearing back like the same day for an interview. Let me see if I can find it, Meeks. It was posted, I think 2 weeks ago. I know I posted it in the group last week. But let me see. Hang on.
Okay. Doris, I'm gonna give you the link to our blog that has a list of mystery shopping companies. We added some more. When was it last week, Carol? Huh? Am I on mute? She must be froze. And
Mm,
we were just talking about your internet doing
I ain't
good.
from.
Uh, I did
I
we
ain't
add them
from.
other companies last week? The other 10?
Were they part time, full time?
No, they were mystery shop. Those other 10 mysteries. We added 10 more. Let me get the link.
I would say yes. I want to say yes, we did.
Okay. And here's the mystery shopping um, link. and it gives you a kind of brief description of what mystery shopping is and a list of companies. So, and Kinshasa, with prayers for you. Hope you continue to get better. She said she had COVID real bad.
Oh, prayers to you, Kinshasa.
Back in October. Continuous
Mm,
prayers to you.
nope. Nope, B. She says, I thought those survey jobs were BS. She says, excuse my language. No,
Oh,
ma'am. I made some good money off of Oasis marketing, and that's one of those 1099s you can pretty much log in and out whenever you get ready. Easy
mm-hmm.
money. We were calling about a candidate. Are you going to vote for such and such? Yes or no answer. I think everybody liked those because you couldn't even
Yeah.
really get no hours because that was an easy campaign. Or you may read like one little sentence and say, vote for John Doe. He's running for such
Mm-hmm.
and such in your area. And can we depend on you to go vote? So the person would
Yep.
answer and you would check their answer. That's it. Hang up, go on to the next call.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now, some of the survey calls, they can be lengthy, just depend on
Yeah.
what it is, especially if it's like a product. If they sent the product out and now they're calling to get some feedback on that product. So let's say if I got the product from Country Time Lemonade because I have done this before with the company. They sent the product to me, and then I got a phone call, which they told me we'll be calling you in 10 days to see how does the product taste, this, and that. So I think it was like 5 questions. What day did the product come? Did it come this day, that day, this day? And I gave the date, and then they asked, was the box intact? Was it messed up? The box was great. It came great like it was. The package was it was packaged correctly and all of that. So it was easy. Those calls to me are very easy.
Mm-hmm.
The mystery shop, it can be the telephone is at the house.
Yep. And I can
Unless
put a list
they,
of the telephone. I'll get the telephone also.
okay. Unless you're a product reviewer, then if you're a product reviewer, because I know tellers they do have like the online mystery shop. I don't know if that position is open though. I don't think it is. But if you're like online mystery shopping, then yeah, it's at the house. But other than that, the other ones like the apartment shops, the hotel shops, amusement shops, fast food shops, those are outside of the house. Call center apps, Janice Fondue.
Yep.
Diamond says to all the new people, get your notebooks
Yep.
out for the jams. Hey, Indy. She says, hey, ladies, I'm tardy to the party. She says, Tan, you ain't never lied. I liked and shared. Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you.
Thank you, Kyrie. She says, Zit Recruiter provides equipment, customer service, maybe hiring. She says, I was told once they are always hiring. Okay.
Oh,
Thank
okay. Thank you, Carrie. Kari.
Let me write them down. Thank you, Kyrie. Okay.
Hey, Kendarius. Hey. Welcome to our channel. We were just talking earlier about an app you can download called Crisp. I think that was that it, girl?
K is it KRISP, I think.
And it's
Chris.
supposed to block out any background noise, so that may be helpful to you so you can keep your position. Otherwise, I would suggest some task-based side hustles. Non We posted a non-phone position. It was full-time though, wasn't it?
Hmm.
The data entry position I posted earlier in the group.
Part time.
Oh, it's part-time. uh,
No one. Full time. I'm sorry.
oh, okay. Carol posts a lot of non-phone on our YouTube channel, so check that, and also check the 30 interview no interview jobs on our Two Chicks with a Side Hustle.com blog. and click there. It's 30 no interview jobs, and a lot of them you can work when you want. But check out the Crisp app so you won't have to quit your job. And congratulations about being in school.
Yeah, congratulations. Can says, whatever happened to the survey jobs at Via Source? No, Can. I hadn't talked
1099.
to the recruiter, so I don't know.
Ain't like
I
it
don't
can.
know.
1099.
She says they put a bunch of us on hold and never
Mm,
get back to us.
yeah, that's 1099. And again, like they said, you have to be prepared for that with the 1099. Like we say, 1099 is not for the weak. It's not for the weak because you can get they can say any day you're done. Happened to Carol, both Carol and I.
Yep.
Get up one
It's
day, you
happened
just
to
can't
me
log
plenty of
on.
times.
So that's why we preach multiple streams of income, even if it's just some of these side gigs and side hustles. If something happens to your main source of income, you have something to fall back on. Like Carol and I, we both have Cambly to fall back on. Do we work them now? No. But if we need some money, yes.
Yep. True that. Hey,
Oh,
HW.
hey.
HW says, I'm late. What companies are you speaking on?
We did part time today, and I'll put the link for the part time positions we did today.
Kari says, yep, that just happened to me last week with
Mm-hmm.
my 1099.
Yeah.
So you got to be prepared. So that is why we speak on about the multiple streams of income. You don't want to be like how I was depending on DoorDash. And then one day I got an email that said, it's over.
Yeah.
It is over. And I was bussing like some months 4K a month off of them. So
Yeah.
don't
And
want to be like
so that's why we say if you're 1099 live ops, next work for sign up for all of them. Because if one doesn't have a client, the other one may. If that one doesn't, the other one may. Sign up for all of them because that increases your chances of having somebody to work for. And you got to learn how to play the game. So if you want to be 1099, you have to know that sometimes you're going to be taking these positions that you don't really like. You know what I'm saying? But it's you're there for a purpose. So
yeah.
yeah.
Janice, she says DoorDash did her the sign. Yeah. See,
Yes, I think we was all on that list.
on
I
that
love
chopping
me some
block.
doing.
Cha, cha, cha. It wasn't nothing I could do about it. All I could do was suck it up and say, you know what?
And they ain't give us
It
no
ain't happen to me
warning or
no more.
nothing.
And after that, I started just applying. That's when Cambly came in right on time. I already had the little texting job that we talk about here and there. I had them, and who else did I have? Tan. I started getting hired
Yeah,
with those
schools.
schools. Mm-hmm.
But and that's why we preach multiple streams of income now because the DoorDash, uh, it was a
DoorDash.
big hit to both of us. That was a good stream of income for both of us. And it was easy, and it was
Yeah.
no stress at all,
Mm,
none. And they don't hire for it now.
yeah.
This is when DoorDash first started.
Mm,
For many of you do, but you don't who don't know. Before they had the iPads that they would send to the stores and things like that. In the background, people will really place the calls. We would really place the calls for the food. We would call the restaurants and place the calls. So um, it was, uh, I think it was the best. And you
yeah.
can
It was
really
one of
make some
the
good
best.
money. And the
Yeah.
way they paid was great.
It was one
So,
of the best that I've ever had
yeah,
since
it was the easiest job ever.
Mhm. I like that one, and I like the medication reminder.
Yeah,
I think those two, along with this other company that's no longer, I think they brick and mortar now, but Baby to Be, love them.
yeah, yeah. Those were
Yeah.
three of the best ones.
Hmm.
You ready, Caroline?
I am.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining. To all you, the people who are new, Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you'll join us again on Wednesday live. We usually are live between 7 and 9. I'm gonna have to stretch it because we sometimes we don't get on to 8. So look for us anytime between 7 and 9 on Wednesday. Thank you so much. Don't forget to check out Branded Surveys. If you are new, Branded Surveys is a survey company we um, that we promote. We have people making $15 to $50 a day. So make sure you sign up with Branded Surveys. Carol, anything else?
I was just reading the comments. Thank y'all.
Okay.
Oh, thank y'all so much.
Mm.
Kyra said, see you. She said, good night, everyone. See you Wednesday if YouTube does the job and lets me know a live is going.
Are you welcome?
Thank you,
Oh,
Didi.
and thank you for everyone who came and watched us. We appreciate it. Again, we appreciate
Yeah.
you guys, and we
Yeah.
learn as much as you guys learn from us. Thank you so much. See you guys on Wednesday. Don't forget to check out our blogs, twochickswithaside nonphone workathome.com, workathomesjobs.com, and workathometechjobs.com. Don't forget to check out our YouTube channel as well as our Facebook group, Kiss That Cubicle Goodbye. We are on Instagram, uh, Two Chicks with the Side Hustle, and check out our Facebook business page, Two Chicks with the Side Hustle. Child, it is a lot. Y'all have a great evening. Have a great beginning to y'all week. We will see y'all on Wednesday. Don't forget, keep hustling and grinding and apply, apply, apply. You
Thank
ready?
y'all. And I got some more videos dropping tonight. So y'all stay tuned.
You
Thank y'all
extra,
so
my
much.
friend.
Thank you everyone for coming. Of course. Bye,
I
YouTube.
told y'all we was opposite. Y'all have a good one. See you later. Bye
Bye, y'all. Have a good day, good
bye.
night, good evening.